ever feel like you got beat block, I can solve your beat block in 1 second.
Yeah. What's going on, class? It's Lethal the Joe Professor, and I'm back again with yet another lecture video. Today's gonna be more of a chill video. I'm gonna be going over 6 things that you guys can do to keep your producing experience more enjoyable. I'll cooking up a beat as well in the background, so I have something for your baked potato attention spans to look at. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. The first and most crucial tip of producing and how to keep it the most enjoyable as possible is to never produce alone, or to keep producing alone to a minimum. Now, when I say this, I pretty much just mean produce with other people, collaborate with other producers. You don't have to go to a studio session, pay for studio time just for you to, produce around other people. You can simply just get on Discord, hop on a call, and just wait for somebody else to join, and then just ask them if they want to collaborate. Like, it's as simple as that. You can go over to Discord right here, make it over to my server, get in one of these studios right here, you can go ahead and join, and then, I don't know, I'm sure somebody will join. Let's see if somebody will join in the next like 5 minutes. Let me turn off streamer mode. In the meanwhile, I want to go ahead and look for something to sample. Thinking of sampling some Party Next Door, make some sexy drill probably. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Maybe something a little bit more low key. We'll see. I wasting my time. I don't think this is an underrated song. I heard this before, so like that's why I'm saying that. I'm gonna put this into FL Studio, use the email converter to obtain this sample legally. You know what I'm saying? Through legal means. I'm gonna take it from the start right here because the background instruments are a lot louder after you get to this part right here. So I'm gonna start it on this kick. We're gonna end it on this last one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in time. Crank the BPM up to about 153, 4, no 3. All right, and let's go ahead and set this to stretch mode. I met her one time, trying to tell her one time. That sounds a lot better. Trying to tell her. So now we can go ahead and extract the instrumental from this right here. I'm not even gonna take the vocals out. I just want to do, actually no, I will. I'm gonna take out the instruments, the bass and the vocals. I don't want the drums in there. However, I'm going to go to other sections of the sample to actually obtain the vocals, because I want to get him saying some other stuff that I can kind of layer in the background. That's kind of crazy. This doesn't usually happen right now. It's 6:18 EST. Somebody should have joined in here already. I'm usually in here cooking up quite frequently. Link in the description to join the Discord, by the way. So perfect. Now we have the instrumental loop that was in the background. We can go ahead and put this to time, make sure it's on stretch, and then EQ it in the mixer track here because it needs a little bit of cut in the high ends. It's got some fuzz. It sounds a lot cleaner. We'll move the vocals over here. Stretch those as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put a preset on these vocals so they're like in the background. I was chopping it up with my manager the other day and he gave me a really good idea, which is to start turning the vocals down on my my sampled beats. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'll be having the vocals blasting because it's like you get into the zone when you're making the beat and you're enjoying the beat so much that it's almost like a remix. So you want to hear the vocals. You're singing the vocals along with the song, but however, there's not enough space for the artist. So I just started turning my vocals down by quite a bit. Like, that's good. So now these vocals will kind of be repetitive if I just repeat them over and over again. So I'm gonna go ahead and look for another part of the sample. I don't need that part. I like this part. This part right here is fire. Girl, I'll be talking to your girl like that. This is a good moment to let you guys in on number 2. So what is the second way that you guys can make producing more enjoyable? Now that's gonna be to experiment making genres that you enjoy listening to. At the end of the day, this is music. Let's take a look at this from the outside looking in, right? Music is involved in pretty much in most people's lives. Music is involved in. Sometimes we have to play the role of the consumer in order to be a better producer. You understand what I'm saying? If you like a certain thing about a certain type of music, or you like a certain type of music, experiment with that, with making that type of music. Because not only is it gonna make your producing experience more enjoyable, the beats are gonna sound better because you know what you're listening to. When I started making drill, bro, all I was listening to was drill. I wasn't listening to nothing else. I was listening to drill constantly. When the Dark Jersey wave came out, I was listening to Dark Jersey constantly. S. All these new niggas coming out, I was listening to everything. I'm trying to engross myself in the sound and really like have a feel for what I like and incorporate that into the music. And it just makes producing a lot more enjoyable. I actually like Party Next Door, so I will sit here and sample it because this is the type of music that I like listening to, bro. Now, I understand in most scenarios when it comes to music and being a producer, it takes a while to establish footing in a certain genre or a certain industry or a certain side of music. So I understand you're not wanting to hop around to, oh, I got all these rap placements, now I'm about to go make country music. So I understand like where you're coming from there. However, don't let that set you back, by not being able to making the type of genres and the type of music that you like to listen to. All right, let's go ahead and start these drums. I'm gonna start with the bass and see where we're gonna go from there. I kind of think I just want to put a spins on this. I don't know if I want to do the signature. I don't know if I want to do that one. Start off with a bass. Before we leave this spins down, it's gonna move me into my third point, which is sample songs that you like. I kind of already talked about this when literally sampling Party Next Door. I listened to Party Next Door. So let's just quickly move on to the fourth one. That's gonna be try out new plugins and drums. So as you guys can see, I'm literally putting that into motion right now. Now, I don't know if you guys are into Simon Servita. He's kind of the guy that kind of got me into producing my first tutorials that I watched on YouTube. I'm using his drum kit right now. Now I'm using the sounds from the Capital drum kit and the Sexy Drill drum kit. I guarantee you, nobody has used this type of drum kit for this sound, but now I'm gonna experiment with different sounds to make my beats sound fresh and have a refreshing feel to them, and then maybe even pioneer some sounds of my own. That's how trends are made, guys. Trends are not made by sticking to the old trends. Trends are made by improving on the old trends, making the old trends better and getting your shit out there. That's how you make new shit. So that's how I'm gonna be on here, bro. I'm not really trying to go for the classic Sexy Drill feel. I love this sample. I wanted to treat it right. And then when I say plugins, I mean different plugins, like different types of things. Like for instance, I just picked up this lo-fi plugin. Let me go ahead and find it. It's called Isotope Vinyl. Let me find it. Whoa, chill out. That's hilarious. Isotope Vinyl is on my laptop, not on my computer. Great. Anyway, pick up Isotope Vinyl. It just makes your beats sound lo-fi. Just experiment with different stuff. Like, what was the feeling in your head when you first downloaded Halftime and used it for the first time? What was the feeling in your head when you used Grossbeat for the first time? Exactly. That's how you're gonna make producing more enjoyable, with new novelty that you can play around with, new presets that you can play around with, new plugins that you can play around with, new VSTs that you can use to make your own melodies and to play around with. The experimenting is what's gonna light a fire in you, because when you experiment time after time, you're gonna eventually get some good shit that sounds great from that experimenting, and it's gonna be a signature sound for you. Everybody wants a signature sound. Who doesn't want a signature sound? Come on now, man. Now let's get into these 808s. Comments below, are you guys jacking this beat? Yes or no? My fifth way that I'm gonna help you guys make producing more enjoyable is to make content. Like you see I'm doing here, man. I'm recording this video on this beautiful Wednesday evening right now, just flexing another one of my creative expression muscles. Creative expression is the exact feeling that you get in your mind when you figure out something new that sounds fire in FL Studio, or when you mix two different things together and come up with a greater project. Those are your creative expression muscles flexing right now in the flesh. What better way to make the music process more enjoyable than to do even more flexing outside of FL Studio and on the camera? You don't even have to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the same stuff that I'm doing. You don't have to give game about producing. You don't have to show breakdowns of beats. You can simply talk about the music industry. You can talk about your favorite type of rappers. Pretty much talk about anything. Just make content on anything that you're interested in. This is outside of producing. This is just genuine life advice. You have an interest in life that excites you and that makes you happy and that lights a fire in you and that allows you to wake up in the morning. Make content about it, because why not? Make content about it. Get on here. You don't even have to record your face. Just get on the internet, do some AI shit, or just in general, just talk about what you're doing. It's just gonna overall make your experience doing your interests a lot better, because you're able to express your thoughts about your experience to somebody else besides yourself, because nobody on this earth is going to listen to you ramble about something that you're passionate about for hours on end when they're not even passionate about the same thing. I don't care how much you guys say, oh, my girlfriend, my mom, my da-da-da-da. Nobody is going to listen to you ramble about how it lights a fire in you, because to be honest, nobody cares. However, when you surround yourself around like-minded people, for instance, producing with others, not producing alone, you have other people that you can project this interest because they might agree with you. So they can add on to the conversation instead of interrupting you and saying that they need to go, or they're on their 17th, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can actually understand and relate with you. Just make the conversation a lot better than somebody that was just kind of listen to you on autopilot.
For me.
After 77 hours of me sitting in this VC recording a video, the first person to join is Mr. Nas Wicked. Now this is to show you guys, keep some real niggas by your side, you heard? Nas can't talk right now. He's probably gonna show me some fire shit. Play that, bro. You're on live.
If he run out, so bro, we gon' get it. Like, you know I'm a focus, bro, we gon' send him to heaven.
Mute vocals. Let me hear it. That is crazy. I'm recording a video right now and y'all have just witnessed a sneak peek into SpongeBob Part 4. When I tell you guys this SpongeBob series is about to go crazy, mark my words. Anyway, Nas, if you don't mind, I'm gonna get back to recording my video. You can get on your phone if you'd like to say what's up to the people. Oh,
yeah.
What's good, my nigga?
What's going
on? I'm telling these niggas how to make producing more enjoyable while cooking up a sexy drill beat.
Nah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Tune in to that.
I'm thinking we might sample this shit, bro. I think this is the Latch sample. Let me stream so you can hear what I'm saying. Hopefully I don't drop my frames, bro.
See your body, yeah. Girl, you're so sexy. I think everyone should see you. Everyone should see.
Fire.
Yeah, this is getting sampled right now. All right, let me go ahead and move this loop over into FL here. Now I ain't gonna lie, bro. When you made it stretched at the beginning. Wait, does that mean I can steal this easier? Hold on. Life hack, guys. Nah, the quality's kind of shit.
Girl, you're so sexy. Everybody wrapped around my limb.
So that looks like our 4 bars right there.
Girl, you're so sexy. Everybody should see your body. Yeah. Girl, you're so sexy. Everybody should see your body. Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and split these. Oh yeah, and I'm back to what I was saying about making content. Don't be afraid to put yourself on there, bro. The hardest part is starting. The hardest part about making this channel was actually starting. Like, I knew I wanted to make tutorials for the longest. I made one, wasn't consistent with it, and then I kind of just figured to myself, all right, let's do it. And then the first video I got, it actually had a lot of traction. So what I told myself is, from here on out, I'm not gonna care about the views anymore, because I've already been shown what it feels like to get, like, you know what I'm saying, a good amount of views. So I almost felt like it was a sign. If I had gotten those views the first time, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna stop. Because at this point, if I wanted a sign to keep going, that was it. That S-Dot tutorial was it, bro. Like, Alright, and with that being said, since this FLP is done, that's going to bring me to my 6th and final point of the video. And that's going to be, take a goddamn break. Now, what bodybuilder do you know that's ever succeeded at the top of their level without taking rest? Nobody at the highest performance of their sport trains 7 days a week. Now that don't mean that they got off days, because on the rest day you're still working. You're resting in order to be at your peak performance the next day. That's gonna include nutrition and things of that nature. So just because you're taking a break or taking a rest day doesn't mean that you completely get off music. Take a rest for like a week off of FL and just simply spend that entire week researching your genre that you want to come back making, looking up samples, going on Splice, looking up VSTs, saving up money to get some VSTs. Take a break. If you ever feel like you got beat block, I can solve your beat block in 1 second. Take a break until you feel like making beats again. Don't put a time limit on it. Don't say I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Take a break until you feel like making a beat. That's how I survive. I don't make beats 7 days a week, guys. I don't operate off of the making a beat a day. I say this to say, take a rest and take a break. Don't be afraid to step away from the computer for a second and touch some goddamn grass. All right, and that is gonna conclude the 6 things that you can do today to help yourself have a more enjoyable experience when producing. I hope you guys enjoyed this little producer talk with me. Hope you guys also mess with these 2 FOPs that I cooked up as well. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram. The Patreon with exclusive footage and exclusive files is coming at 700 Instagram followers, so make sure you guys get me there. Link in the description. Join my Discord, come and check me out. Come and check out the placement opportunities that we got here today. Definitely gonna be a lot. And with that being said, class is dismissed. I love you boys.